Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So, DDG has been tailgating Halle so much at this point in time. That boy is not allowing that woman to breathe. Let's talk about it. Because DDG and his flying monkeys, they seem to be like so clueless, especially his flying monkeys. And I even see them in my comment section saying, "Oh my God, you are so racist. You're calling us monkeys. Oh my God." And normally these are the very same people who loves to tell people to go use Google, go Google search. But when they're supposed to use Google to go Google search and educate and uplift themselves and emancipate themselves from mental slavery, they refuse to use a few seconds out of their time to uplift their consciousness, but instead they choose consciously to be keyboard warriors and narcissists, just like their ringleader. Let's talk about it, because I was just scrolling through Twitter. I'm watching like what's going on with the Caribbean and the hurricane. We're under hurricane watch and all of that. But then I came across a clip of DDG trying to rap or sing. I don't know which one he's doing. Whoever has access to those tapes and record, please, like, do us a favor and ditch them, because his music is garbage, horrible, trash. No, I was looking at the clip and I'm trying to understand what was going on. Or maybe it's Gen Z, maybe it's just Gen Z quality stuff that doesn't translate to me. But I saw him saying that it has a release date of what, the 19th, right? And when I look at it, I was like, you have the release date of the 19th, right? No, it wasn't the release date of the 19th, because today is the 22nd. So I had that wrong. I think you said the release date was the 22nd, if not the 23rd. Listen, because I was just checking the date to be careful. But I said to myself, I want to see if this guy is like tailgating Halle as I thought he would. And I did some search and I realized that Halle's album launches on the 25th. So he's ensuring that he has something out 2 days before. And that is tailgating. That is literally riding off that woman's skirt tail exactly as I said he would have. I was listening to the song consistently and I said to myself, maybe, just maybe I have it wrong. Maybe it's the song that he released the other day that is titled Moo, and I haven't heard all the lyrics of it. But as I listened closer, it wasn't that song, it was something completely different, and it was just a few days away from Halle's album launch. No, if I'm wrong about this, I digress. I don't know if it's that he has the dates wrong, but I doubt he has the date wrong, because remember when he basically did that entire restraining order, and I said to you guys, even though this guy has gotten a restraining order against Halle and accused Halle of being abusive to him, he highly depends on her, because without Halle, he is stuck in the streaming world. With Halle, he branches out into different avenues in different areas. So as such, he's going to keep clinging to her. And we are in the Christmas season at this point, where she's going to do the ABC special, the NBC Christmas special, Motown Christmas special, which she has already recorded a few of these. It's just that as we get closer to Christmas, we're going to see them. So what he's doing is upping up his game, and he wants to go with her. When I tell you, a man will always, like, your partner will always be your biggest enemy, that is oftentimes so true. Because, it's really good it's good to be confident in yourself, and it's really good to have that level of confidence. But when his level of confidence, so as I was saying, I had to take a little break, right? But as I was saying, I noticed that DDG has an upcoming song, and it's just a few days away from Halle's album release. And it's not the song that he did a few days ago, because as I said, that I was listening to the lyrical content, and it doesn't sound the same. So what this is telling us, it is telling us that everything I said that this guy is gonna do to this girl, he has done it, and he's still doing it because he's not over her, and he's not over her in a unhealthy manner. Sometimes you're stuck with, you're still stuck on that individual, because even when you're wrong, you still have a certain level, you still have a certain level of love and admiration for them. But I believe he doesn't have love and admiration for her. I believe he had, wanting to be a part of a circle and realizing her value as time passed, and always wanting to latch onto that, and always wanting to gain some amount of control of that. And the moment that he realized that, you know, he wasn't gonna he wasn't gonna control her in that sense, that's when things really got bad between them. That's in my assumption. And now that she's putting her best foot forward, and she's moving on, and she's, you know, doing her best, and she has a lot of upcoming specials, he is tailgating off her, because why is it that every time she has something about music coming up, he has something about music doing just a few days before? So he's consistently piggybacking off this woman. He's consistently tailgating off her, and he's not doing so in a healthy sense, wherein, okay, this is someone who I respect and admire, and I'm learning as much as I can from this lady, and, um, you know, making what I'm learning from her, applying it to my own, so as not to take away from her. But you can always see that he's like wanting to be her rival, and there's literally no contest. Two different people, two different category, different level of talents. And I would say to DDG to stay in your lane, because you do amazing at what you do as a streamer. So I would say stay in your lane. Try to man up, try to grow up, and be the best version of you that you can be for your son. Halle doesn't have to spend Halo's birthday with you. And to be very frank, if you know how kids are, once you have a good kids party, the kids doesn't even care about either parent. They want to do this, they want to do that, they want to chase the other little kids, they want to interact with the little other kids. And if they trip or fall, depending on how you culture them, if you culture your boy to be tough and resilient, he's gonna get up and he's gonna keep going again. But if not, he'll be looking for mommy, because oftentimes mommy is the one who's like, oh my god, my baby fell. But if not, he's gonna keep going again and not missing either parent at that party. He's just gonna be there to have a good time. So Mr. DDG, Halle doesn't need to spend Halo birthday with you. You think you're smart, but you're not that smart, because he's so tiny. He's not even gonna remember this moment of his life wherein he had the birthday party with his mom and his dad. And you have to remember that you called his mother psychologically unwell, and you need to fix that. And you can't fix that in a song, because that is you basically dissing her and trying to one up on her. And that's just my 2 cents on the